Hey guys, and welcome back. This is Chosen Arctic, and today we're going to be getting ourselves mechanized. So I hope you guys are ready. So welcome back. Today we are still playing around in all the mod 6. I know, all the mod 6 skyblock. Like you're like, what, didn't you complete the creative energy? Well, what's the point of me getting this creative energy and just stopping? I don't want to do that this time. I want to continue playing, and it's thanks to my Patreons for doing this. So by the way, if you would do me a favor and check out the link down in the description below, and if you're able to become a Patreon, I would definitely appreciate it. It definitely helps these videos continue as long as they have. So this is just me saying a huge thank you to all of the Patreons, or I should say patrons. But anyways, thank you all so much, those of you who have become patrons the last few months or so. Absolutely appreciate you. But that's why we're continuing today even further into this. And what am I going after today? Oh, the Meka Suit. Well, you may notice I already have some kind of armor on, right? I'm still using the unobtainium, but I have some cosmetic stuff that I made. I was like, you know what? This is kind of boring looking. So the dragon armor I know looks really, really cool. So I had some blue dragon scales. I had a lot of them. And so yeah, all I did was I just decided to, slap that on. However, it does have some actual buffs that you can see. Increases protection from dragon's breath attacks. And that's pretty useful, if you're fighting dragons. So if you're going after that, you get a few scales, definitely use this if you're already having a hard time with the dragons, because that'll definitely help you out. So what are we working on today? Well, we need lithium. If we are going to work towards mechanism and getting this beautiful Meka Suit, we have to have a few things, right? All of this sheets, everything, the palladium, we have all that. Now the basic cell, this requires lithium, and we don't have this. And it kind of doesn't explain too well how to get this. However, if you follow along, you see we need lithium in its gas form. And to get that, we put that lithium into a decondensed... wow, it goes into a rotary condensator, but there is a decondensating that. And we're going after this right here. I believe it is liquid lithium. See, one of these shows how to get it. Well, anyways, I'm going to show you how to get it anyways. It is a huge mess going through JEI to try and figure it out. But let's open up our thing here. What we're going to be making is thermal evaporation tanks. And these bad boys are pretty easy to set up. And we're also going to need a sink, because we need, of course, pipe some water into this. But everything else is going to be pretty good. We also need some other machines that we're going to make later on. But for getting started, this is how we're going to do this. And we also need 8 solar panels. So go ahead and take out the 8 advanced solar panels that we're going to need as well. And setting this up is pretty straightforward. It is, we could probably do it just right here. I don't know how long we're going to have this run. It's not going to be a permanent structure, so it's kind of temporary. But I'm going to kind of map this out here. So we have a nice rough, this is what, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You can place this over here. Did I do that? I did that completely off, didn't I? That's fine. You know what? We're going to place it here anyways, because this is going to go like this. So here's our main blocks, and that's fine. We can leave that there, because this is actually a 4x4 structure. So we have this structure out here, this like this. And if you kind of map these out, it should be pretty simple. Of course, we got to fill in the corners. But we're going to be building ourselves 2 multi-blocks. They both do different things. We're going to take one, and we're going to be sending it water. It's going to create brine, and then we're going to send the brine over to the other evaporator, and this is what's going to create that liquid lithium. Then we're going to use that liquid lithium to convert it to a gas, and then use that to convert into an item. So dry it out even more. We're super drying things, right? Now, I do need at least 2 ports. So I'm going to put a valve right here for water, and this is going to be the port that sends fluid over to this one. And then this right here is where the fluid is going to be extracted later on. Also, both of these do need a controller, so we can kind of see things going on. But everything else just gets kind of built up. And it is going to be 4 blocks tall. So at the 3rd mark here is where I'm going to place in these solar panels. Now, you can use these solar panels to generate power. There is nothing stopping you from generating power using these. I have no need for power, so they're just here to help make this faster, because this actually does help this go quicker. And then you just fill in the blocks like this. Once you get to this point, if I had particles on, which I don't. Let me go into my video settings and set particles to decreased. And we break this. I did not mean to do that. Oh man, I forgot I have this set to extended mining. Oh, that was a bummer. You guys are probably laughing so hard at me right now. You're probably like, ha, I can't believe Chosen just did that. Oh yeah. Yep, that's me. All right, so last one. Now we should see particle effects. There we go. And if you see those particle effects, if you have particles turned on like I do, then you know that you have successfully built this thing. Just like any of the Mekanism multi-blocks, you're going to see the beautiful redstone particle effect. And I also want to mention this, if you don't have the solar panels or the means to make them yet, you don't technically need them. You can go with just a 3 tall version of this. However, it will not be as fast. So keep that in mind. This is just to sort of speed things along. Now, Mekanism, we need our pipes. So pipe, let's grab this. We are going to send some water. And then I also need my configurator. There we go. And we're going to slap this down here. So sink, water. I mean, pretty straightforward, right? And we're going to send that into here. You can see that the water's going in. This is the current temperature. It is during the day, so these actually make things hotter. And look how much brine we're already generating. We already have enough brine to send that over here. So all I have to do is use this to pull. That's going to pull the brine. The brine's going to go over here. And look, it's already generating that liquid lithium. So let's go ahead and get a few machines made up that we're going to need in order to convert this into a powder. So as far as setting this up goes, I mean, it is super simple. We have a crystallizer over here. I'm going to go ahead and hook up the cabling for that. Very simple. And then right here, we have our rotary condensator. Of course, we're going to be switching that to a very particular thing. But this should be taking liquid. So we have liquid here, and we're going to be converting this into a gas. So if I pull this out, that should go into here. So long as I have this set right, we need to toggle the operation. And then this is now going to be converting that over. Of course, I need to get a point. And give these guys some power. Perfect. If that is going to connect, why is that not connecting to the? Oh, this is logistical transfer. Oh man, you can tell it's a day, definitely a day. All right, just regular cable is all I need. All right, that's going to craft a set. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, now we can hook this up. Now everything's getting the power that it needs. Perfect. So that is going to convert that over to a gas. And that's where we need to use our pressurized tube to pull that over and have that inserted into here. We need to make sure that these sides, though, are set properly. So liquids is the input. Gases, this needs to be an output over here. So that is then going to transfer that over to here and thus generate our lithium. What a setup, right? It's actually not that bad. This is pretty simple for the state of the play that we are in. Like, just to get lithium, I mean, hey, we're about to build ourselves a mech suit. Like, I can't complain too much about that. So at this point, I think we're just about ready to make this mech suit. Now, I hope this mech suit is worth all of the work that's gone into it, because man, that'd be kind of unfortunate. So let's go ahead and see this. I think I have everything ready to go, right? We just have to pull out the palladium. That's kind of been storing up for a while. Let's head over here. And, you know, this stuff should be kind of radioactive, but I mean, I don't know. It's kind of funny that, you know, we can just pick it up, even though a little bit of radioactivity going on here. So there's there's the mech suit helmet, the mech suit body armor, the mech suit pants, and the mech suit boots. Now, this isn't the only thing I want to make, because there's also a mecha tool. And I'm going to be making this mecha tool, which requires this and this. And now we have an upgraded mecha tool, which allows us to put some special things in here. Now, let's go ahead and swap this out. Put this armor on. Take the cosmetic off. And oh my. Wow. It shrinks your body. Like that, your head is actually, my head is smaller. There's like a 1 pixel gap. What? There is literally a 1 pixel gap from where my head actually was. Huh. This thing is kind of sick looking. Like, wow, I wasn't expecting that. Now, oh, we even have like a monitor on the bottom left, and there's some gauges on the top that talk about our armor and stuff. The one on the top, I wouldn't mind getting rid of, but the one on the bottom left, I don't mind that. That's kind of nice. It tells us our X, Y, and Z coordinates and then what direction we're looking at. You know how useful that is for building and stuff? Oh, that's pretty neat. So other than this mech suit being super cool looking, we can also install modules into it. So the backslash button, or I think it's the forward slash button, for me opens this config up and allows us to, you know, change some options. Like, what is this? Like warning, like we can change our HUD overlay. We can change our HUD opacity. Very cool. We can turn the compass on and or off. Let's see, some things look like they have options, like our helmet definitely has an option here. But I like this. I like this. Warning, danger. Now, I don't know. Do we run off of power? Because if so, I mean, we have unlimited power, right? So, I mean, our recharge, like, shouldn't have a limit, which is pretty insane, right? I'm pretty sure I've even used this, like, with draconic stuff, and it's just insane, right? So, let's go and get some modules. I was looking at these modules. We have, this is stackable up to 4. Increases the user sprinting speed and jump distance. And then this one allows the user to both jump or both step and jump higher, which I'm a big fan of that step up. Not a big fan of auto jump, but I am a big fan of the step up. So I'm going to be making these modules, and I guess 4 of them, because they said they stack up to 4. So after making these upgrades, let's take a look at what we can do. Now, I guess it's showing my hotbar here, and I'm guessing these modules need to be in my hotbar in order to use them, I guess. Let's see. Or do we like shift right click with these? Is there something special we have to do? Is there a way to open these up? Here's the module. I was wondering if you like store these in. It's a module tweaker though. Ah, so I see how this works. We need a modification chamber or modification station in order to utilize this. So let's head into our mech room. Where we do all of our mechanism automation and stuff, and place this down. Like, this looks really cool. Okay, so here we have our armor, and now we can definitely see what these, okay, so these support our pants. So I guess we just throw those in there, and we also need to give this some power, it looks like. So we just throw a point in. It's got a little bit of residual power. Weird. I guess we... How do we hook power up to this? Where is it getting power from? That's interesting. Power. We literally can't hook up power to it, it seems. Cable. Does it even need power? I don't know. So I have these placed in here. That's like putting it in my offhand. So that is my offhand slot. I think it does need some power. By the way, I figured out where the power port is. It's slapped here in the back. Now, upgrading this. Okay, so it is a little bit confusing, but if we're going to upgrade the pants, for example, we do have to apply these by putting the armor here and letting that be equipped inside here. Now, like I said, this can stack up to 4 like it shows. So this is now filled, and then we can stack these up to 4 in here. And I'm guessing this is how we configure the modules. We can use this station, I think, but we can also use that other menu that I was showing before. So now that they're installed, I can open this up, and here I can now adjust some of those settings. So we have enabled. Okay, so handle mode key enabled, and then our sprint boost. As of right now, it's not like super high, but that is some stuff that we can definitely adjust. Let's go test this out. Like, so by default, I mean, not bad, not bad. Let's crank some of these things all the way up. What is this? This is a sprint boost, and it is cranked all the way up. Yeah, I like. We're definitely hauling some booty right here, man. We are flying through this. Okay, and let's test this out. What is this one? This one's step assist and jump boost. So jump by default is like this, which is pretty nice. But we increase that jump boost. Now the step assist lets us jump over taller things, so might as well turn that up. It's not going to hurt anything. Everything else here, I guess, is fine. So let's see our jump boost. Is it only active when we hit shift? Wow. Okay, that was our jump. Oh, don't mess up and accident. I mean, I'm just hitting like shift and space. And wow, that is some jumping right there. I like that. Wow. So, was this armor worth it? I mean, I think so. I think there's definitely some customizability that we don't have with the other armors that we get with this one, such as if you want to turn on night vision, there's the ability for us to have permanent night vision just by applying something to our helmet that gives us night vision. So super, super cool. Now, is the sprint speed where I would like it? You know, probably not. I would say sprint boost, definitely probably at like 1. This like feels good to me, maybe a little bit faster, but like you get into some trouble when you start like even that may be too fast. I mean, that honestly feels almost too fast, but I think it's maybe because I have my head bobbling from side to side while we're running, so it's kind of jarring. Now, another tool that we can definitely help or improve is going to be our Meka tool. Now we can install these, and these are going to allow us, to mine a little bit faster. I feel like we lost our ability to do some of the other stuff that our other tool allowed us to do. The atomic disassembler has some really useful things. That menu is gone. We can see the efficiency bumped, and we can change the level of efficiency now with the in button that we used to have. So like breaking this, we can't break anymore. We bump that up. We can now break even faster, really fast braking now, 64, even faster, like insta break. So I guess we can kind of set it where we feel most comfortable, but yeah, it's not as, I mean, I guess it is useful. I don't really use the vein mine stuff very often. So I guess having this and still having this the other options is still pretty nice. So guys, as always, I do want to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video, and thank you so much guys for all of your amazing support. I do appreciate it. Laser Leap, thank you so much for your amazing support, as I was just saying. And guys, if you're interested in becoming a Patreon yourself, of course, you can find that link down in the description below. Like I said, it does help me continue these episodes into further episodes because, of course, for some reason, always the views seem to fall off around episode 30. It's been that way since I've been doing this for the last few years. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Of course, there are going to be more to come, so don't think that this series has ended just yet. We still have a lot to do. A lot of cleanup to do around the base. I think we're going to be cleaning a lot of stuff up, definitely during the live streams, and we are going to be building some stuff. So might as well take all of these tools that we've gathered and all these cool things that we gathered and building with it. By the way, I just noticed the little thing on the front of my Meka suit, it almost looks like a little bunny or something. Kind of funny right there on the chest. You guys will never look at it again. It almost looks like a little mouse or something. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next episode, and as always, thanks for watching.